Is this live or am I just hallucinating? I think they are live, and I think they just got 2 kills running up middle to take the bomb away. Magic's coming back with at least a kill there, and Amira's going to be going down next. And I think Nemiga just decided, you know what? It is going to be a 3rd map. Watch how this is done. I mean, they're fighting for their lives here.
What is this? Is this a pistol round? I don't think we've ever seen that in an actual official match, Anders.
No,
I think
not
that's
yet.
a first. I think that's a first on Dust 2, where I get to watch a team push with 3 CTs all the way up mid into T-spawn like that and just take the fight. Is this a pub match? Like, what's going on here?
I mean, it worked. Listen, if it looks stupid, but it works, it's not stupid, right? That's my takeaway. All right. A rush to the A bomb side up catwalk. Some great kills coming in. Big double. A bomb plant would have been great, but that is not going to happen. 1 health left on Sumdai Young. So it will be a 2nd round here for Nemiga. Question is just how long. And there we go. Coming in with a kill at the end. Also, shout out to all you guys in the Twitch chat. We are reading it a little bit every once in a while. Trying to keep up. It's on a bit of a delay, so maybe we'll be responding like, 3 or 4 minutes into the future or whatever it is. But yeah.
Yeah, Vendetta's on the desk, but we haven't we got to talk with him a bit yesterday, didn't we? No, I think it's always been Pimp and Tom on our matches. But right now it's a Spirit fighting back. Very quick, aggressive take on Long, and they finally managed to put themselves in an advantageous situation here. 3 versus 2 going into the 3rd round, and Nemiga just got bopped. And that's Chopper finding MDS towards B. So this is just going to be out and out, all out aggression here, Anders. By the looks of things, it's not going to let up anytime soon.
No, that was quite something, wasn't it?
That was quite something, indeed. Indeed, old boy, old bean.
I mean, if you're gonna have a 3rd round like that, first buy round come off like with an explosion like that, that's all you need, right?
Well, I mean, dude, if it's just going to be all-out aggression like this on both sides, I'm fine with that, because then you and I don't really need to waste much, energy trying to figure things out, right? What could the strategy be? If these guys are just going to toe the line and slug it out, well, okay then. Because that's what boxing used to be, in case you're wondering. Right now, it's going to be, he's just kind of chilling 1v3. He's not really going to be able to retake this in any meaningful way, barring a huge mistake on the side of anybody on Spirit. For now, though, he should just be chilling, and he's probably hoping best case scenario that he can find an AK or something weird like that. But yeah, once upon a time, boxing, you would just have 2 lines, and the guys would just come up, stand up at the line, and a round would be over when somebody got knocked out, essentially. When you fell down. You just stood there and threw punches at each other until somebody was knocked out.
Well, the current rules of boxing really does make it a weird sport. Like, I think, if anything, though, the way that I view it is the current rules of boxing has just helped the UFC grow, and MMA is a more interesting sport anyway. Although, I do think they should seriously consider removing the gloves and have people fight without gloves on.
Isn't that the play?
Well, it's because I think... I mean, it's like it does damage people too much, getting hit in the head as much as, without gloves, you can't hit people in the face that much. Like, you're going to hurt your hands. So, it would make it less damaging to the athletes, and it would still be an incredibly interesting sport. So probably make it more realistic in that sense, if that's what we're looking for. So it's my opinion, but I do love MMA. I think it's great. Disbalance is going to be taking down Box. And, yeah, well, same as it ever was. He's been going down a lot in some of these. He's just always the first guy in. Power, he's the first to go down anyway. I don't know if it's even what he's meant to do, but...
Just trying to live up to his name.
Something like that, yeah.
Well, that's Box at least. What is going on right now, though? I mean, as far as the move, it's going to be catwalk, straight up onto the site, straight up onto the site. Let's see it. Speedak is here, but he's here, but he's just going to be with that MP9 hoping that somebody's going to get aggressive and drop down into CT, but that's just not going to be it. Spirit wisely just taking over the site for whatever reason. He's out there hunting in mid. But it is looking like we're going to get that gentleman's agreement between these two teams.
Yeah,
Back off,
why not?
save your guns, and rinse and repeat. Keep in mind, last time these two teams played on this map, last series, Spirit won 16-4. So Spirit are confident on this map.
Yeah, they gotta be. Nemiga have got to step it up. Someone is asking in chat, JDC66, biltong or jerky? I don't know what the first one is. I know what jerky is. But I've only really had like really good jerky once, I think.
Really?
And that was Moses buying it from like a real butcher out in LA somewhere. So I really don't know much about jerky, I'll be honest. It's not a big thing for me. I feel like I might be missing out on something because I know people love it, but
that's what I'm trying to figure out myself, is how can I get access to large cuts of beef, preferably straight from the farmer, because then you can make your own jerky.
Yeah. Well, I actually have a friend who's doing that, and swears by it. So maybe there's something there.
Ooh! Oh, such a shame for Lollipop. That was so sick. They lined up for him. Thought he was going to get a double for sure. Oh, that's you hate to see it. That's a painful one.
Yeah, real painful, and especially because, I mean, again, if he could have won that fight and got back, what a great start that would have been. And they're struggling a little bit here, Nemiga. It's been, I think, for me, this game starts for Nemiga when Speedak could get that AWP. Like, I think his impact on this game so far has just been so tremendous that you got to think that's what they need here. He's got a scout, not quite the same thing, but with the smoked up as well, it's been near impossible.
It's not impossible. They're close, and they've gone for that quick play over the quick rotate over. Bomb is not planted yet. With 50 seconds left and 5 alive, it's still so hard for Nemiga. And look at that.
They should save it.
What else can you really do?
Yeah, I think this is the correct move.
What's going on, Old Key? Just watching some CS. Shooting it. How's it going, my dude? How you doing?
Good. I think it's real enjoyable to get Twitch chat back in the mix. I wish there wasn't such a big delay, but I you know, it's like, I did think about this a lot. Like, I wonder if it'd be possible to do it even for larger tournaments. Because I don't know why we're pretending just because it's a large tournament that Twitch chat, or at least like the, let's just say, online chat in general. Oh, Speedak. Oh, he's making this. He wants the AK as well. What a bold play. So I'm gonna have to cut myself up. That was so cool. All right then. But yeah, like, you know, like, we all know that there's a huge online audience. Why aren't we interacting more with them? I don't know.
But you know why, Anders? Is because when you get that many people in a chat, it's just like the only reason we can interact the way we do right now is because it's kind of in slow mode, and it's not like
maybe you could just
copy paste.
You could just put it on subscriber mode, right? And say, well, then people have to pay, which is great for the tournaments. Like, I mean, I think that would make sense, right? I think people would do it. I think the reason people don't sub to big tournaments is because exactly because it doesn't feel personal in any way, where like it would with a streamer, right? But that's just because we've elected to do that for no reason, apparently.
Yeah, but we'd have to, like, I wonder actually, because we'd have to give shout outs then, because you know the big reason why people sub as well is to get shouted out on the stream, and so they get that recognition. It's like, oh yeah, sweet.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think, yeah, either that, like, we could get people shout outs, or people could come up with stupid memes or ask, you know, questions and like anything like that. I think it's doable. I just think it's like, I actually, what I really fear is that it's an attempt from like tournament's point of view to say no, now that it's big, it has to be professional, and we can't have chat involved, and it's like you know, but that's the root of it. Like, why are we trying to pretend that I mean, it's not that Twitch chat is esports or anything, but just, you know, that we've got to at least recognize that there's a lot of people that are looking to interact with, you know, with esports in the chat. Like, I don't know why that's suddenly been taken away. It's annoying.
I'm a bit sad because we have yet to see the old the meme stuff. The money, the CSGO economy goes burr. Waiting on it, guys. Waiting on it. Checking Twitter regularly. Still haven't seen the meme. I'm just waiting to retweet that. Hello, Elizabeth. Thank you.
Yeah.
Very kind, very kind. But man, Spirit have really just taken full control of this situation now. It was a little rocky at first, kind of touch and go on the pistols. You never really know sometimes. And then the follow-up was the eco round. So Spirit could very well have been 5-0 so far, but now they seem to be in full control of the situation. Lollipop gets picked again to start things off, and so man advantage for Spirit.
Trump Hack is saying if I could get a shout out to Poland, the homeland of Bentet, that's a tremendously stupid meme. Love it.
Yeah, not bad, not bad. Hey, dude, Trumpback has been here every day, so shout out to Trumpback, man. That's a hardcore fan right there. He's been here every day watching the games with us.
Yeah, it's cool. All right. Box is alone at the A bomb site, and he just almost put himself in a dangerous position to throw that grenade, but it was worth it. Fantastic grenade. Now he's going to have a chance to smoke it off as well, about 40 seconds, and Yo is coming in to help out. This could actually be pretty good for Nemiga. Let's just see. Smoke is going to be down. It's not going to stop them. They've already committed. They have to go. Deep Molotov landing on the ramp, and it's forcing them back. They're throwing out flashbangs, trying to stay alive and buy some time. Speedak coming in as well with that AWP to take down at least a player on the approach. 20 seconds, and Idis Balance will reply, and this should be a bomb plant. MDS would have to jump to shoot and try and see if he can stop it, and that's not going to be worth it at all. This is going to be very hard in the end. 1 versus 4. Another round for Spirit. Really well handled.
Do you get the off of Speedak? That's the question, and it's not looking... I don't think the odds of you hitting that shot before he kills you now are so slim that they're actually going to change up the angle entirely. He sees it coming, though. He can just pick them off one at a time. It's Disbalance going down. There's Mere point blank. Oh, goes for the no-scope, but he can't quite do it. Nice try. I believed if anybody could do that, survive in that situation, it could be Speedak, but it wasn't meant to be this time, Anders. It wasn't meant to be.
Oh, it definitely wasn't. It was a nice idea. I mean, a good read from him coming out, just realizing that that was going to be an issue, but ultimately, still going to be a loss. Oh, and they're out of money again. He had that AWP finally, but we didn't get to see exactly what we wanted there. And he had 2 teammates at the A ramp who did pretty much nothing. So, I mean, for him to be effective with the AWP, his 2 teammates up there have to stay alive and, you know, be a distraction, basically. Dangerous out here by the blue container for Magix, so... He's gonna be hanging out for a little bit, but gotta try and fall back soon.
Yeah, just fall back, my dude. You're getting all these flashes from your teammates. Just run away already. He's still hanging around here. Just go.
There we go.
He like way overstayed his welcome, and so at least he's gonna get out of here. It looks like he's gonna hide one of the guns at least, so they won't be able to recover one of those AKs. But man, when you still hang around, you know it's the stack, and you're still hanging around trying to fight. Not the hugest, not the best thing to see.
No, definitely want to be real careful about that, especially because if he goes down, you know, they actually have to go out there and try and recover the AK-47 and sort of make sure that no one picks it up, and it's just going to be a real mess. So, yeah, don't give them the chance here. They've snuck up onto the A-bomb site, which is great. They've left Amir behind with an AWP and 3 health, which seems like a tremendous risk. But they might be fine anyway. MDS has armor, but no one else has anything. I mean, armor and a deagle could save it, could not. Don't really care either way. It's about to be 5-2, and this is a dreadful start for Nemiga. They're in hot water at the moment.
They got the gun, Anders. MDS, he's got the he saved the AK. He found it on the boxes.
Not bad at all.
You know who else is a punk? This is also why we, it's fun to watch chat.
Go on.
Who else is a punk? Hold on. Who else is a punk?
As it scrolled away, chat's going too quick.
Chat went too quick. So is it worthwhile bringing it back? Is it worthwhile?
Hunting it down. Well,
see, Creed play saying my fake laugh. My laugh is fake, Anders. That hurts. People can't decide how they laugh.
You know what? It's actually my favorite. Like, I'll give you this insight if you ever want to attack people on the internet. It's real good to do that. Like, try and tell them that whatever it is they're doing is, like, dishonest or fake or whatever, because there's no way to defend yourself against it. You cannot, like, if someone says... Yeah, like, what are you going to say? Like, no? No, I think it's
boy has gone out of my life. Oh! Well, that is definitely a huge fight going down at long. I'm liking this from Nemiga, though. This is brave. Just get in there and fight, battle it out. If they're going to keep going long, it's so important long now on Dust 2. You got to fight for it at the beginning. But look at that. It was like the unstoppable force meets the immovable object. They both back off of long.
Yeah, they just give it up. But look at where Mir is, though. He's so far in the middle. He's just going to say, just use me as a center point for rotation, get to that B bomb site, and I'll just hang out here. And if anyone tries to come through, maybe I win that fight. So really, MDS on 31 health is going to be the point of contact here. And if they throw a Molotov or something onto this position, he's probably dead. He might be dead either way. It's going to be real tough. Now, that AK that he stole in the last round might be the weapon that he needs, though, to try and win this fight. It's going to have to be real quick. He's going to have to get maybe one or both kills here. The backup is going to be just miles away. Mir in the middle. Oh, he's seeing it. MDS, that's an easy click. Looking for another one, but he's pull it away from Death himself. And Mir is hearing the move in the middle. SpeedX running in. Not quite checking it. He's going to be going down. And on the other side, Yo with a nice kill. That's going to give a chance at the very least. He has a Molotov and a smoke as well. And he's just picked up an AK. So here we go. One-on-one.
Holy smokes, that flick from Yo. That was brutal. You're thinking that it is all going to fall apart for Nemiga, but he keeps him in this run. So Yo, life is still going to be very difficult. He has got to guess correctly. And as that smoke clears right on the edge, you've got SDY. And he's going to get the flank on Yo. Just, it's too difficult. And maybe also I can't save the op. That's unfortunate. But it's also adjusting to these new doors. I mean, this is, as far as you and I concerned, this is the first time we're getting cast teams playing with this new Dust 2, with the doors and this orientation. And are the players making that adjustment mentally yet? You're talking about 1,000 hours on the map, played one way, and now you've made a huge change to how you approach that B site and the angles that you're safe in, that you're protected in. All of that changes, right?
Oh, he actually shot him through the wall. No, you're absolutely right. And I mean, I think even just if you just think about, like, you know, I don't know if you want to call it muscle memory, but there's obviously like a certain way that you're used to playing for years now around that, you know, the outside of that B bomb site. Could easily make a mistake now and just sort of forget about it for a second here. Stack at the A bomb site, but it's been just whittled down, and Box and Lollipop are going to be the only ones left. No headshot this time, and Box is well, going to be dead as well if he doesn't run away. And actually, they're going to come hunt him. They don't even want him to have the 5-7. Can't even allow him to get away with that.
You know, Anders, I thought that 16-4 was a pretty brutal score the first time that these two teams met.
Yes.
On this map at the beginning of this tournament, and now I'm starting to understand why. Spirit are just murdering Nemiga every time. They're going straight up long. They're willing to take the fight long. They're going straight up catwalk. It just feels like they can bully their way onto any bomb site right now, and Nemiga don't really have an answer to it. So, holy smokes, is this brutal. All right, there we go, finally. Mir, right through mid doors, no flash, no nothing. Just trying to charge it dry, and he gets smashed. So there's the man advantage for Nemiga finally.
Oh, the timing for SpeedX there. If he's late even by a second, he's probably going to be dead. That would have been a nice swing, I think, for Sumdai Young to take him down. Oh, he's actually snuck in here. He's going to get the one kill, turn in the corner, big double, and it's back in a 3-on-3. I can't believe it. He's got to even pick up that AWP down there. The bomb is not really planted for him, so it's not a great position to be in, but Nemiga, they had this round. It was on lockdown. And Magix comes in with a huge double kill out of nowhere. And now they're in trouble. We'll see. I Disbalance is going to be here. Not missing the shot either. And I think they're in trouble. They've lost it here. I Disbalance, big double kill. That is absolutely massive. What a completely mental shutdown here for Nemiga, surely.
I was just kind of chuckling to myself over here because it's just so outrageous that Magix walks out long, gets between both of them, kills both of them holding long, and just opens up that flank. That's absolutely outrageous. You got to be thinking, finally, man, yeah, Nemiga, they got the opening kill. They got a pick on the site. They've got the 2-man advantage. This is going to be great. And no, it is just not meant to be whatsoever. Spirit are looking indomitable on this map so far.
They really are. Man, the scale of the comeback is, I mean, it just keeps having to get wider and wider here. It's currently Magix with 12 and 5. He's actually, he's one of the sort of middle of the pack players. He's been outclassed by pretty much everyone else, I think, so far in the games we've seen. I don't think he's been doing badly. It's just that everyone else has been playing better than him. So nice showing from him right now. That's great.
Nice shot from Box. That was a good one. Manages to just whittle down some Young, but they are still going to get up onto this bomb side. Magix is going to find another. Bomb is dropped on the site itself, and this is going to be the point of contention. Chopper at long. He absolutely has to hold this flank. Oh, what a play. Oh, that was masterful. Just lets him go by. It doesn't get any better than that.
Getting another 2. Yeah, that was great. Not always so easy to hold your trigger when you're in that corner, but that was really well done. Trail Bass is saying, Anders going crazy seeing that the game is commentating only as 4K viewers. No, that's fine. Listen, you just have to adjust your mentality, right? Of course, it's fun casting a game with 100,000 viewers, but you know, I'm here as much as maybe you guys are here. I don't know if you are, but I'm here to learn a lot about these players. Like half the people or more in this tournament, so I really didn't know anything about. Which I think is, I mean, almost a little bit outlandish because, I mean, for all I know, some of these players, look at someone like Speedak. Lollipop I knew beforehand, but someone like Speedak I'd never heard of. And he looks like a potential up-and-coming star. So, like, that's worth the price of admission for me, at least. It means, you know, okay, if I see him in a month or 2 or in 6 months, I actually have a story to tell about him. So I'm fine with it. I think this is great. My only real regret is that because the schedule is so crowded in Counter-Strike and we keep going to tournaments, you know, that you know, feature the same 10 or 12 teams or whatever all the time, we actually never get a chance to learn about these up-and-coming teams. Like, it's a real failure of the Counter-Strike ecosystem that we all know about, I guess.
Well, I mean, there's only so many hours in the day, right? And when you get into tier 1, that's just going to be, you're going to be focusing on the tier 1. It's like, I don't know, following Formula 1. You know, are you following, or MotoGP? Are you following Moto2? You know what I mean? Like, it's tough when you get up to the top to keep an eye on it. I'm just glad that there is an opportunity for these teams, these up-and-comers, to fight their way in. I mean, I think the CIS region is the most represented region in CSGO. And
definitely.
There is a depth of talent here that's really cool to see. I mean, obviously some of the rounds get scrimmy and it can get messy sometimes, but the CS is there. These guys are playing well. So it is fun to watch for sure. And, you know, 4,000 viewers, 1 million viewers. I mean, you and I, we cast it in front of both, and I mean, we cast the same in front of both. So it doesn't, you know, the number of viewers doesn't necessarily change how we're going to approach things or, you know, impact how much fun we have. It's just the same, really.
Yo's nearly fallen back. I want to say in the meantime, Creed play earlier that was you know, coming up with some criticism and saying sorry now. I accept the apology.
It's all good, Creed play.
Don't worry about it.
I was just messing with you anyway.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Listen, it's the internet. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Don't take it so seriously.
You make fun of my lap again, though. I'll find out where you live.
Oh man, here we go. Round number 12. Double AWP. A classic way to try and solve all kinds of problems on Dust 2. We'll see if it is going to be the solution here. It's 9-2. They almost lost one of the AWPs already. That was Yo getting hunted. They've got a 4-man stack at the A bomb site, so this could work. If this doesn't work, nothing will. Here we go, Semler.
This is it. Oh, through the smoke. There's Yo finding one. You can see it. No scope through the smoke. Chopper gets dropped. Man advantage for Nemiga. Never mind. SDY through the smoke is going to take down Fox. These guys don't actually need to see each other in order to kill each other. We're finding out now. Lollipop and Yo get taken out, though, and now it's a man advantage for Spirit. Bomb is on the site, and it looks like it's finally about to get planted.
I'm calling it now. 5-man stack at the A bomb site, because 4 wasn't enough. I mean, like, you need more people here, apparently. That's so hard to deal with if you're an Nemiga. Like, again, along with some of the other heartbreaking rounds, this is going to feel like one of the, just like, what does it take then? How many people do we need here before we can actually defend a bomb site?
I like the speed fork. The speed fork is definitely doing. Whoa! I gotta save this op, man. Come on, Speedak, you gotta save it. Golden opportunity. Is he gonna do it though? They are gonna rush him down. It's gonna get nasty. Air shot nails it. Looking for the next one though. SDY is coming over the top. There's an opportunity for him to come through here over it, and he is going to find the AWP. No op, Anders. No op for Nemiga unless Box is a gentleman, you know, makes that sacrifice, drops the op and goes without Kevlar.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't even know. That was my point, right? So, you know, Speedak needs that AWP, and then we're gonna have a game in our hands. But we haven't seen it. He's been having some good kills, but I'm just not sure that it's that there's any recovering this. It's 10-2. They're out of money again. They had a double orb earlier, and even that wasn't enough. Triple orb. What's coming next?
A bullet to the face is what's coming next. Yo, drops Chopper, who's had a rough couple of rounds, but it's double digits, 10-2 for Spirits. Yeah, this is you thought, I mean, do they do it even one better? Because last time it was 16-4 for Spirit on this map. Do they go one better here, Anders? Are we gonna see it? It's been a while since I've seen a 13-2 or, you know, that kind of one-sided half.
Well, I guess you do, you know, gotta try and improve, gotta beat that personal best if you can. So they're certainly gunning for it at the moment. I don't know if they'll actually get there, but it's trending in the right direction. Lollipop trying his best. Nice enough attempt with the MP9. Yo is here as well, and that's not a bad kill, but he's in a 1-on-2 where the bomb goes down. And there's a Molotov on I Disbalance. And this, I mean, I Disbalance can win this 1 versus 2 or 1-on-1 if it goes to it with just that Molotov alone, I think. There's no smoke, no kit or anything. 10-second defuse inside of a Molotov. We can all do the math. That's not going to work out. Yo is waiting for it, but might be the orb instead. That's an excellent shot. And here we go. He's going to fall back, setting it up. There's the Molotov on top. And yeah, he knows he's going to go down. But even if not, there would have been no time, I think, at the end for a 10-second defuse. So 11-2 the scoreline. 14th round is coming up. All of the money with a filthy rich Semler. They could buy a ton of steaks if they needed to, or whatever else they want.
Oh yeah, they wouldn't have any trouble affording the tomahawks. Dude, this is a lower bracket match as well. It is worth mentioning. So this is it. Elimination is what Nemiga are facing now. Spirit, they've won the first map in this best of 3. And they continue to push forward, and this time it's Lollipop 2K falling at the hands of Chopper. Chopper has redeemed himself. It's been a couple of rough rounds for him. But now he gets a kill to open it up, and through the smoke again, SDY!
They just can't be shut down.
No, they can't miss anymore.
This is so disgusting, isn't it? Mir is waiting for MDS to push through over here as well. If he goes down, it'll be a round that starts with just 3, you know, kills going the way of Spirit. And yeah, MDS is checking for it, but he's already been spotted. Oh, no, Mir. That's a big mess up. He should have had that kill every single time. I think that was just him getting, you know, like, this one of those easy kills where you're like, of course I'm getting this, and then it just somehow fails.
Well, we've got 2 smokes to create the wall here to block off CT, moving up A long towards site for Spirit. So those smokes are going to go down now. They're going to try and make their way across and just hope that they get lucky. And then Chopper casually picks up 2 kills, looking for the 3rd through the smoke. Oh. The speed fork has been broken.
Yeah, definitely.
Twist fork.
Spork indeed. Well, Semler, let me read something from the chat here. It's Jack of Spades saying, Semler visited me in my Stockholm apartment yesterday and ordered a pizza. But once it came, he just looked me in the eyes and sat on it, never inviting him again.
Listen, yeah, I can't get behind kebab pizza, Anders. You know?
What? Well, listen, I've got to say this straight. First of all, we got auto snipers in the middle, and they took down MDS. It's a tradition and I'm glad that Spirit are living up to it here. We don't see it nearly enough out of European Counter-Strike. They've forgot their traditions, they've got their roots here, but Spirit have not. They're bringing it back. Also, Swedes don't know anything about kebab pizza. I just want to say that right now.
Let's get it out there.
In Denmark, we've got that on lockdown. I'm pretty sure we invented it. So, you know, sorry, Sweden, but it's not working.
You have perfected the art of the kebab. And the pizza. I mean, dude, but that's the thing, like, it's fun geographically. Different pizzas everywhere, right?
Yeah.
It's got a very own style of pizza. And this has got to be, yep, a dead disbalance. That's a big kill. Gonna get the molly to the back of plateau, and Chopper's still gonna trade out. Manages to take 1 with him. Still a 3-on-3 retake. And as they come through this smoke, Mir, not even necessary. He finds 1, SDY takes another 2, and that is a 13-2 first half for Team Spirit on Dust 2. That is monster. And they don't even get a break, Anders. Nemiga, normally you would have a, you know, a little timeout, but that is 2 rounds at the beginning of the half for, dude, if they don't win the pistol, Nemiga, they get swept.
Yeah, I don't know. This is so unwinnable. Magix ends the round on 136 ADR. That's pretty good for 15 rounds played, I'm not gonna lie.
Looking like the long rush. And it is looking like Magix is going to be in for a real rough time here. He's trying to stay alive, close that angle off, and he does. Nicely done. Big flashes going in. Easy shots for Magics, and they are looking to do it one better, Anders. They are ruthless.
Yeah, what was it, 16-6 or 16-4 or something last time?
16-4 last time, so...
16-4.
Let's just double check that just to make sure. Hold on.
Gotta improve that personal best, you know? Gotta find a way to do it. Keep pushing the limits, or you grow soft over time, you know?
Yeah, 16-4.
Oh, this is amazing.
Yeah. That's, I mean, what do you do if you're Nemiga? You go for a force buy, pistols, Tech 9s. Now, let's see if they read the fine print on the contract. You know, you don't let go of W with Tech 9s. You must always move in a forward direction.
There are people in the chat that don't know about kebab pizza. That's wild. That's absolutely wild.
For shame.
Yeah. Oh, nice kill from me early on. Again, they only really have pistols, so it's to be expected, but they are really getting shut down heavily here at the moment. I will say this: when we were in Turkey for that Starladder event,
yeah,
I must say, I mean, it's no surprise, obviously. We were there for Blast as well, but there's no surprise because Turkish kebab is just like, it should obviously not be compared with anything that goes on in Denmark or Sweden or anything. My God, it's amazing. But
it's the quality of the meat, the quality of the ingredients.
Yeah,
different. You know,
and the spice, like just everything, just the food in Turkey was really off the charts. So you know, I'm just saying, if you have to talk about like Scandinavian style food, which you know generally could be questionable, I'd say. You know, I'm just saying. About pizza.
Well, what do you mean questionable? It's not really hard to mess up. I mean, it's potatoes and fish for the most part.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe really some bacon. You know, like that's if they're getting fancy.
15-2, a chance for Spirit to beat their personal best here against Nemiga. And Ida's balance going off hot here at the beginning with the scout headshot as well. Some die young, and they're going to continue. What a devastatingly powerful performance here from Spirit. Yo alone in a 1 versus 4, and there's nothing he could do here. 16-2, indeed it will be, and we're done. Wow, what a quick second map. I could hardly believe it. Might not be that 8-hour day after all, some that you were talking about.